Hello, dear people. It's so good to be here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, obviously, we can all see that, we have so many aspirants, presidential aspirant coming from the South, and it's almost becoming a nuisance, which is not supposed to be because, we have too many people just vying for the post of the president and coming from the South. And you know what that could actually mean? It means that at the end of the day, there's likely not to be one person who would represent, coming from the South, or maybe they're going to lose out totally or something. But I don't know who is pushing them. I don't know who is making them, every one of them just coming out and, pushing to become presidents. I really don't know. But I think these are all tactics on how this presidential seat is going to go to the north, because at the end of the day, you just have too many people from the south, and the east will tell you, oh, we have the south, and the southwest, and everyone will tell you, I'm going to support my brother. Those from the southwest are going to say, I'm supporting my brother. Those from the southeast and those from the south, just stuff like that. And at the end of the day, none of these guys are going to represent in their parties, and it is so unfortunate. And because everyone could actually see that this is happening, it's only the blind that would not understand what is going on right now. But all the same, I believe by now they should be sensible enough. They are all politicians, so they should understand how these things work. But it seems everyone is blind, and everyone is just so consumed in their own, presidential race, or would I say, selfish interest, or whatever. But I believe that the North or the Northerners have, a plan B, which the Southerners do not have. And this is really going to affect them at the end of the day. Why? Well, we're going to find out. But all the same, Sani, a former senator representing Kaduna State, has actually, voiced his mind about those vying for the post of, the president from the South. Because really, personally, it is unfortunate that we have too many people coming out from the South, all because, each of them just want to become president. Normally, these things should be done collectively. They could all come together and say, let's pick 2-3 persons from this region to represent us. And at the end of the day, one person will be picked, and the person should be strong enough and well known, reputable person that could represent. And you can be rest assured that it could come to the South. But, right now we have too many people, and we cannot really guarantee who and who is going to represent the southern part of the country. But let's hear what Sani said. But before then, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like and share this video. Don't forget to, turn on the notification bell. As it is right now, it says if you are waiting. Well, Senator Shehu Sani said, if you're waiting for power to be rotated, have a plan B, because the signs are clear. Former Nigerian lawmaker and Kaduna State governorship aspirant Senator Shehu Sani has voiced his opinion regarding those who are waiting eagerly in anticipation of power to be rotated from the north to the south. There have been calls for a power shift from the north to the south, and this has sparked up debates from online and offline. While some people believe that it's unconstitutional to zone power, some are calling for a power shift to the south. There is only another faction that believes that power should not just be rotated to the south, but the southeast, in the interest of equity and fairness. However, Senator Shehu Sani took to his official Twitter handle, Shehu Sani, to advise all those waiting for power to be rotated to the south. According to him, they should have a plan B, which is viable in case things don't work out as they expected. Perhaps he wants those yearning for power rotation to embrace the outcome of the party primaries that would be held soon, in his words. Even if Sheikh Sani didn't say any of this, it is obviously evident that those vying for this position from the south should really have a plan B, because it all started where some people were saying that it should be zoned to the south, that the presidential position should be zoned to the south. Some said it should be zoned to the north. Some said it is unconstitutional to zone power, and all of that. We saw how all of these debates were going about in the country. But at the end of the day, they just resolved that it is unconstitutional. So it's opened to everybody. Formerly they used to do it in a way that, okay, they will tell you after 4 years or after this tenure of 8 years, it has been in the south, so it has to go to the north, it has to go to, but it just doesn't give some people the opportunity to be who they want to be. So it is good, it is open, but at the same time, it shouldn't stay too long in one region. We've seen how things like this turned out in some other countries where power is being left in just one area and it's been there for a very long time, and it got really difficult for things to change in some of those places. But what Sheikh Sani is saying, there's a bit of sense in it, because it is important that those from the south understand the tactics that the northerners are using against them, because in the primaries, I am afraid that those from the south are going to lose out, because I have a friend who is running, you have a friend who is running, everyone's got someone who is running from the south, because they are so many. So obviously all the strengths we're supposed to put in for just, let's say, 2 persons or 3, we're putting it on about 15 people, different people. So you can imagine what it's going to look like. So, but those are the things that, the northerners has been able to, really settle among themselves. And it's obvious that the primaries, they are likely going to win the primaries from the north. So you can see how all of this is playing out. So Sheikh Sani is really not totally wrong in his advice. And I think these are things that the southern what do they call them? I think it's time to have another meeting and allow some people to take a rest. Those their zonal meetings. It's high time to really take time to sit down, count the cost, what they're going to be losing, if so many of them, because the presidential ticket is really expensive. It's 100 million. So don't forget, it's not something that someone could just walk into the park and just pick up. So it's something really big. So maybe they could be compensated, but it is important that they have to reduce their numbers to give them a better chance. So guys, that is it. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Whatever you have to say about this, please drop it in the comment section, and also like this video. Bye for now.